Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, and there's the bell to start round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. There's a counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And this is with that jab. Swing and a miss with that hook. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt. Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That jab just missed with the left hand. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. When you've got 2 evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. One punch could change anything when these 2 step in the ring. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They've got the momentum. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with that jab. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Big hook throw. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. On to the fifth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Straight right just misses. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three. On to the sixth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
The straight right just misses. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. There's the bell to start round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A lot of effort being exerted here. One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which fighter will say no more? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we... And we enter the 8th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
The straight right just misses. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Good counter. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter. Good counter punching. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Only catching air with that hook. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And here comes the 10th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Work the body, frustrate him, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nigel Benn has been rocked. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone.
Oh my goodness, Johnny. Oh no. Nigel Benn is big trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judges going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. But here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Much better game plan here. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Heavy shots, and Nigel Benn goes down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I need to see that again.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
We need to turn this around. Did you see that? Oh no, Nigel Benn in big trouble. They're right back into the... Hold it right there! The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Nigel Benn down. Can you believe it? Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer. And there's the bell for round 12. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How?
Oh my God, Johnny! Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Oh no! Nigel Benn in big trouble. Oh, wait a minute! Can the Dark Destroyer... Nigel Benn overwhelmed with power, and down he goes. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. How did they not go down?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Nigel Benn has been rocked. And apparently, no... Hold it right there. Oh, no. Nigel Benn in big trouble. Finally, the Dark Destroyer goes down. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.